What holds us back? Even if we repeatedly experience that we carry unconditional love within us, why is it so difficult to remember? Self-doubt and self-criticism often gain the upper hand in everyday life. But why is this so? There are several possible answers to this question. Perhaps it is the egoistic aspect of us that feeds on negative thoughts and self-deprecation. The ego is understood here as a dynamic that is focused on scarcity and is never satisfied. Identifying with this ego dynamic makes it almost impossible for us to remain present and content in the moment because we keep finding things that are not right. This state represents the opposite of unconditional love, which always fully accepts the present moment and makes no demands. Even if the ego dynamic doesn't seem to make much sense, it can definitely help us grow. We tend to need challenges in order to develop further. This is how evolution has worked until now. Life evolved by rising to a challenge. In the animal and plant world, for example, we see this in camouflage tactics that are developed to protect against predators, as well as to confuse prey. In a challenging situation, we go beyond the familiar and acquire new capabilities without knowing in advance what the outcome will be. It is, therefore, not the challenges that are problematic, but the way in which we evaluate and, more importantly, devalue ourselves. This is the case when, for example, we blame ourselves for failing because we mistakenly believe that life is controllable and may not defy us. When we reverse this assumption and acknowledge that the world is meant to challenge us, we allow ourselves to experience all that is and can progress with the help of life. We surrender ourselves to the realization that we cannot control the course of life. In return, we can decide how to deal with the situations that arise. In constellation and embodiment work, we have two essential possibilities. We can move, actively changing our position and perspective, and we can accept whatever we perceive from a place of unconditional love. This is how we can embrace life's surprises, stepping out of the degrading ego dynamic and the concept of scarcity and failure.